Hi, I'm Jean-Simon Venne, CTO of BrainBox AI. Welcome back to another session of question and answer. The application of AI in this space is quite interesting. We took basically the different components that are already being used, so think of autonomous cars, speech recognition, even facial recognition. We took these different pieces of technology which are proven and working fine, and we put them together to be able to predict. So what we want is we want the AI to study the building and tell us exactly what will be happening in the next 6, 7, 8 hours at as precise level as possible. So we usually obtain, by using these different AI tools, a precision which is within the error margin of, let's say, a thermostat. So knowing the future, we know exactly what will be happening. We know that this afternoon at 2 o'clock it will be too hot in that conference room. And we know it's going to be too hot by 3 degrees. And we know it's going to start at 2:12 and it's going to be too hot all the way until 5:30. So knowing that, we basically reorganize the strategy. We basically instruct the different equipment to do preemptive action to prevent that event from happening. So it's exactly like in the movie Back to the Future. We go in the future, we see all the things that are wrong, we come back in the present, and we start to make a couple of small changes. And we know that these changes will impact the future because we go back into the future and we make sure that these new changes are indeed changing the future for a better future. So this is how we're applying the AI so we could create value. Deep learning tool is I think, the essential part of our technology. So we want to use deep learning because we need to, first of all, feed the data to the deep learning algo. So think of different neural network like LSTM. And these networks are understanding, they're learning from the data we're feeding. So the more data we're feeding these neural networks, the more they're learning from the building until they become fully aware, fully knowledgeable of the building in all of its little details. And once they reach that level, they could start to basically predict the future very accurately. Now, buildings are living environments, so they change. Think of a tenant that is living on one floor and a new tenant is moving and having a new behavior on the thermodynamic side. So you want these neural networks to keep learning day after day. So they adapt all the time to new change, new modification in the environment. And it can be the weather. So if you have different weather patterns, you want the AI to learn from it and adapt to it and basically keep learning as the environment keeps evolving. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any question or comment, please leave it at the space below.